Big news in Washington, markets on edge, Apple and Tesla updates, and NFL excitement. Here's what you need to know from the U.S. today in under 12 minutes. Let's dive in. Hello, and welcome. Here's your quick briefing on today's top U.S. news. It covers politics, finance, the economy, tech, autos, health, sports, and culture. Get ready for a clear and fast-paced update. If you want daily briefings like this, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Today, politics dominated the headlines. President Donald Trump filed a big defamation suit against the New York Times. He stepped up his attacks on what he calls the radical left media. This move raises tensions between the White House and major outlets. It could also influence political messaging in the coming weeks. Lawmakers are pushing federal agency leaders during oversight hearings. These sessions could influence policy and shape campaign messages. With election season looming, the balance between governance and politics is under the spotlight. Wall Street was mostly flat during the trading day. Investors were waiting for the Federal Reserve's upcoming news on interest rates. Futures and indices moved little as traders positioned for any hint of a shift in monetary policy. PIMCO, a top bond manager, urged the Fed to stop cutting mortgage-backed securities from its balance sheet. They argue that this move might lower mortgage rates and ease affordability issues. It shows how important housing is in the economic debate. On the consumer tech front, Apple continues to shape the market. The company just launched the iPhone Air. It's a new model that fits between the standard and Pro lines. It comes with Apple services to boost its ecosystem. Analysts expect strong demand from consumers who want premium features without going all in on the Pro model. The broader tech sector, however, remains sensitive to Fed policy signals. Any hint of rate cuts or hikes can ripple into valuations, hardware demand, and supply chain plans. Tesla made headlines with a key supply chain update. The company gave Syrah Resources an extension. This pushes back the deadline for graphite supplies needed for EV battery anodes. This gives Syrah more time. It also shows the ongoing challenge of finding battery materials that are not from China. Tesla's stock and insider trades kept changing how investors felt. Every move from Elon Musk's company has an impact that goes well beyond the factory. Health policy watchers noted new appointments to the CDC's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices. This committee plays a key role in guiding vaccine recommendations. Changes in committee membership can directly influence immunization strategy and public health messaging. CDC data shows flu activity is low as the U.S. approaches peak flu season. This is good news since healthcare systems get ready for possible spikes. Corporate updates were mixed. Tech shares rallied slightly on hopes of policy clarity, while consumer and retail companies kept a close eye on spending signals. Analysts are focused on housing affordability and interest rates. These two factors could impact holiday season forecasts. NFL Week 2 delivered fireworks with high-scoring games and several overtime thrillers. The Cowboys and Lions posted strong wins, while the Bengals edged out a nail-biter in a game that kept fans on edge. Fantasy managers had plenty to celebrate or regret. In culture, new film and streaming releases are trending across social media. Political battles are mixing with cultural talks. This includes debates about media trust and free speech. Expect more crossover between politics and entertainment as the week unfolds. Here's what to watch next. Federal Reserve statements. Updates on Trump's media lawsuit. Hearings on Capitol Hill. Corporate earnings. Supply chain news from automakers. Stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for updates from HHS and CDC as flu season picks up. If you found this briefing helpful, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Which headline stood out to you today? Politics, markets, or tech?